And you already know it's cast. We're getting it. Okay, 7-game win streak. 95-96 Bulls versus the Spurs. Let's get it. Uncle Bearton, Johnny Bearton, Simon Bearton. He's near wrist. I'm Bearton.
Check out Chicago's starting lineup. Pippen is out there with Dennis Rodman. Then there's Harper. Then it's Tony Kukoc. And it's Jordan in at the shooting guard position. And for San Antonio, Harper and Danny Green are your 1 and your 2. Then there's Ginobili. And it's Aldridge in at the 4 slot. Rodman kicks to Harper. It's rebounded by Aldridge. Chicago on defense. Green dishes to Gasol. Parker outside for the 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
Oh, that's got to be deflating and disappointing to miss a wide open shot like that right in your wheelhouse.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
And Greg, to be able to take the bump like that and maintain control, that's not easy to do. I know you're kind of a little fella, but I was a big guy when I played, so I know how difficult that is. That was impressive.
I see.
So it's San Antonio now. It's a 3-point game. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Well, I spoke with the head coach for Chicago. One of the most important things he wants his team to do defensively in this game is to maintain pressure on them on the perimeter and not allow them to get into any rhythm or flow in their long-range shooting game. We'll see how disruptive they are, Kevin.
Doris, thank you. Obviously, Clark, the 3 ball is a big concern for any defense.
Well, yeah, it is, Kevin, but the upside is you're not getting broken down in the lane and you're not giving them free throws, but you still have to challenge those shots. You know, he'll make you scratch your head and throw your hands up as a defender. I mean, you just don't know how to play it.
Outside for Pippen. Bulls moving the ball around. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession.
You always want a player to have his head up and to be surveying the court, but not if that's going to be the result.
And San Antonio has possession. Here's Aldridge. And stolen by Jordan. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Parker with the steal. The drive by Green. And the rejection by Jordan. Right side Harper. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession.
You can tell that pass just hung in the air for a long time.
Yeah, exactly. Long enough for him to get a hand on it and knock it out of play.
And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
You love the closeout on that possession.
Excellent defense. Active, and he made it a very tough shot for him.
And slam dunk by Jordan.
The solo alley-oop. That's not something we see too often.
Timed it perfectly. You're right. And caught the defense totally off guard.
Hey, guys, how about his coach? Looked like his heart was in his throat there for a second. Now, though, he's able to smile. More of a smile of relief.
San Antonio on defense. It's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. 11 feet away. And that one's good. Jordan's got 7 points in the game.
And, you know, this is the other thing about it. He's very sophisticated as a one-on-one defender. No matter who he's matched up with, he consistently takes away their #1 strength.
And here's Green outside. And it's good on the assist by Parker.
You cannot leave him alone like that, especially from long range.
And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago. Chicago trailing here. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Harper sinks the three-pointer. Harper's got his first 3 points of the game.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
Yeah, I'm not sure of the quality of that three-point shot attempt right there, going at it the way they did, but it all worked out for them.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Chicago.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
Yeah, the other thing, though, is they have attacked in the open floor. They're definitely getting a lot of easy ones that way.
Parker's shot is off. The Bulls leading by 4. Here's Jordan. Misses off the left iron. In transition, here come the Spurs. Here's Leonard. Makes it off the glass. Leonard's got 5 points so far. Now here's Pippen. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. 20 that time from Leonard.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Harper the pass to Pippen. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a 1-footer. Come on now.
It's Aldridge penetrating. The Spurs shooting their first free throws of the game.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
Some changes for Chicago. Sally, he's checked in for Kukoc. Bushler comes in for Scottie Pippen. And Steve Kerr is subbed in for Ron Harper. Chicago leading by 3. Passes it to Kerr. Shoots. Offensive rebound. Rodman passes to Sally.
Oh, nice.
Sent back by Aldridge. Parker drives in. Here's Gasol. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker.
Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
Here's Jordan. Pass to Bushler. Gasol with the steal. So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. .157 left to play in the first quarter. It's 2-on-1. Pushing it up. And stolen by Gay. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Anderson with the ball. They get it again. And that one's good by Gay.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot and a follow just like he got there.
Chicago calls timeout.
You know, obviously, there's some things out there he does not like and wants to talk it over.
Well, Greg, you've played and you envision yourself as a coach as well. So, sometimes you need to make some adjustments.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Tony Kukoc, he's checked in for Sally. Pippen comes in for Michael Jordan. And it's Harper in for Steve Kerr. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for San Antonio.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and...
Was that between the legs? Wait.
Forcing turnovers.
Another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnover.
Here's Ginobili after the made shot from Scottie Pippen. Wide open look. Not enough on that one as it misses.
I'll tell you what, the mid-range shot is not the easiest one to make. And when you've got daylight like he had there, I mean, those are shots you want to make.
Now here's Pippen. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Harper, no good.
Rebound, Uncle Benny.
It's stolen by Rodman. Kukoc kicks to Rodman. A finger roll finish at the bucket.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Clearly, they've been the aggressors thus far when it comes to attacking the interior in this first half.
Here's Laverne. Bushler with the rebound.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
And it's Pippen slamming it down.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And guys, anytime it's real tight, you're looking for something that could be potentially a momentum builder. And that's exactly what that play looks to be.
Got it off in time. Tie game in San Antonio. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Spurs?
I tell you what, the scoring has come in threes for the most part here so far.
Every time down the floor, it seems they're knocking down the triple.
So for Chicago right now, they've got Tony Kukoc. Pippen is out there with Dennis Rodman, and it's Michael Jordan, and it's Harper in at the one. No good from Jordan. Now Gay. Gay right side. Mills. That three off target. Had some space there after the little pump fake. Here.
I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatic.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
Yeah, but hey. He's an athlete, and I can't fault him for that one. Although, if he missed it, I might have. Get the perimeter!
It's Pippen on the wing. Jordan back to Pippen from downtown. That drops and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Pippen's got 9.
What are they thinking, leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
San Antonio shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
At the line for 2.
He misses the free throw. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. The Bulls leading by 3. Jordan with the bucket. 13 points in the game.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
It's tipped. Kukoc with the steal. Jordan dishes to Rodman. Pippen. Eric Bledsoe grabs the miss.
You know, just a little too fancy on that play.
Well, you don't want to force any play, but particularly the alley-oop. You'd like to try that when it's wide open.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Chicago making a switch here. Gate kicks to Green. He dishes it to Leonard. No good from outside. And now Rodman inside. Leonard with the steal. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Murray, he's guarded by Harper. Shot's good. Green's got 5.
And Steve, just like you, when you shot, you had a favorite spot on the floor when you played. His favorite spot seems to be that 3 from the corner.
Yep.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
Some changes for Chicago. Tony Kukoc, he's checked in for Pippen. And Bushler subbed in for Michael Jordan. That'll be a 5-second
I
call.
wasn't paying attention.
Chicago calls timeout. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Kept alive. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line. That one on Kukoc. San Antonio shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. That free throw good from Gasol. Chicago leading. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Some changes for Chicago. Scottie Pippen's checked in for Sally. Jordan comes in for Bushley. And it's Harper in for Steve Kerr. Gasol passes to Green. Back to Gasol. Outside Leonard with the shot. They get the rebound. The second effort. Gasol lays it in. Gasol's got 5 points in the quarter.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
Jordan having a terrific game. 13 points. He's played the role of the pest today, too. I mean, he's caused a bunch of turnovers.
And it also tells you just how high his basketball IQ is. I mean, seeing plays develop before anyone else does on the court.
Sally, he's checked in for Chicago. Kerr comes in for Ron Harper. Parker kicks to Green. Pippen with the steal. And here's the fast break. And Jordan slams it home.
Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, you know, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
I'm startled that he would even try something like that at this stage of the game.
But they recover it. Outside Leonard. Puts the lead pass in front of him. Aldridge. To the inside. And Scottie Pippen the bucket on the assist by Kerr. And it's a 6-point Bulls lead.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team. And that's just a risky play. To make a heave like that, not worth it.
Chicago calls timeout. Ron Harper, he's checked in for Steve Kerr. Here is Harper. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. Back to Rodman. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Soft touch off the glass.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way. Ahead. Rodman with the ball. Picked up by Aldridge. A nice shot by Jordan.
And they looked terrific in transition today. That's had a lot to do with their success.
Oh, it certainly has. I mean, they've done a really good job recognizing anytime they've had the numbers advantage, and then they've taken advantage. We've seen it time and time again here.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
Way too many shots in close, and he's got to get his guys to cut that down in terms of points in the paint.
Clearly the reason for the timeout, Greg. I mean, he wants his guys to toughen up inside and start protecting the rim.
Spurs trail by 10. Parker kicks to Gasol. Pass to Green. Shot to stop the run. And it's Harper with the rebound.
He hit a throw. Yeah. And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, I used to love to go up and jam like that. Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
Green kicks to Parker. And he lobs it up toward the rim.
And he's been the catalyst all game long. Love how he's distributing the basketball.
No doubt about it, Greg. I mean, when the offense runs through him, it's really smooth.
Aldridge. And no good. Trying to use the glass. And he gets it to go.
Excellent work offensively to get that shot attempt into a can't-miss area.
It's Pippen with the drive. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And you know what? He's like a tank when he's coming down the lane. Lay into him as hard as you can. You're not going to be able to knock him off balance.
First one falls for him. And both free throws good for Pippen.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case, Greg. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
Leonard with the bucket.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Yeah, I mean, test the hot hand. You're exactly right. I say let those triples fly.
The Bulls shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. He doesn't get the second one.
Serious, Mike. You fucked up the first ticket of the game.
Spurs trail by 15. Parker kicks to Leonard. A 3-ball. Chicago grabs the miss. Harper's got his 3rd rebound on the night.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
You know, he's putting on an outstanding offensive display, and he may just be getting warmed up here.
Leonard dishes to Gasol. And here's Green outside. The shot misses. Jordan with some nice D.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop there with that one-hand tomahawk slam?
Offensive rebound. It's blocked.
That's what we call good defense in the paint, worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's an easy basket.
And chalk up a few more points for him there. This has been a one-sided game in just about every area.
Absolutely, I echo that sentiment. Their offense, their defense, I mean, it's all been terrific.
So as we conclude the first half, so far, fairly one.
Yeah, there he is.
Welcome back, everybody. 3rd quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. What a game we're seeing from Michael Jordan.
It's as if he can get to the rim any time he wants. And in that first half, he wanted to quite a bit.
And that's where his points were coming from. I mean, the defense has to do a much better job of challenging him at the rim.
While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the court for San Antonio. Green teams with Leonard on the wings. Then it's Dwayne Dedman, and it's Aldridge in at the 4. And the layup's good off the glass. Aldridge has got the first points of the second half here for San Antonio.
Danny Green. That's his 2nd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
Jordan can't
How you
get it to
gonna
go.
miss that again?
Spurs trail by 19. Parker passes to Gasol. And it's good in the assist by Parker. Parker's got 5 assists in the game. Outside Jordan. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Got that bucket in no time at all. Pippen's got 18 points.
A wide open three. They need much better communication defensively.
Gasol kicks to Parker. Left side, Leonard. Green. Parker outside. And that one's good.
Their second half has started quite well. They've been good on 3 of their first 4 attempts.
It's Pippen with a drive. And then Sally with the
Go.
dunk.
Sally and
And
Sally
guys, you
and
don't
friends.
think this fella can do some major damage if he gets an opening to the rim.
G8, they just learned that lesson the hard way. They better put a little bit more effort into their D the next time down.
Big time play at the basket right there, fellas.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Leonard kicks to Aldridge. That's good. Aldridge has got 11 points.
Oh, wow. 4 or 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire. I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
And the dunk by
There you
Jordan.
go. Got that
A little bit
time.
of a magic act here, pulling off the Houdini to make that catch and slam.
Stupendous alley-oop.
I think the crowd is still stunned by that one.
Parker kicks to Green. A three-pointer off the mark.
Can't get anything to drop. I mean, the way he's going, it's probably not something he should try and shoot his way out of.
Well, they say you should shoot your way out of it, but his teammates probably have other thoughts in mind. The last thing they want to see him doing is continuing to cast that jumper up.
20 seconds on the shot clock.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Spurs trail by 19, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Into Jordan. And he dunks it down.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
And Clark, they've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, I think so. Too cool. I mean, just not forceful enough, not alert or aggressive enough, and sometimes trying to do too much with the basketball.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that. Ooh, quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
Come on in, Sally.
Sally's shot is off. It's deflected. Gasol with it. Guarded now by Dennis Rodman. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. And the Spurs with some changes. Just under 3 minutes played here in the third quarter. From deep, Jordan. Rebounded by the Spurs.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Gay, that's a two-pointer. They get it back. Anderson. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. Anderson's got 5 now.
Heads up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
Here's Jordan. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Michael Jordan.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to
Bring
foul,
James
then make
Edwards.
sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And the first one drops. Chicago making some changes. Edwards comes in for Sally. And it's Kukoc in for Scottie Pippen. He's perfect from the line this time. A challenging stretch for San Antonio here. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Gate kicks to Mills. And it's off from three-point range. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession.
21 seconds on the shot clock. 21.
Here's Harper. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points.
Way too loose with the ball there. Those turnovers are hard to swallow.
San Antonio calls timeout. We've seen Michael Jordan. having a great game.
And he's getting to the rack all game, and if they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
Gate kicks to Anderson from about 19 feet. Hits the front of the rim and out.
And that was a difficult shot from mid-range simply because the defense was engaged.
Yeah, and I think the quickness of the closeout really threw him off.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Gate kicks to Laverne. And you can count as he'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
How about battling through the impact there and then wheeling that basketball in?
Boy, it does your heart good to see that kind of determination in a player. Really excellent focus that time.
And yes, sir, that one drops. Jordan's got 42 in the game.
He's doing it all for them right now on the offensive side. No matter what the defense has done, they haven't been able to find an answer to stop him, and he's had an answer for every defense he's seen.
Mills can't hit.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, you hope that's not indicative of the type of D they're going to play, because if they do, they're going to have struggles with him tonight.
Anderson.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Bulls?
Guys, one of the themes in this game has been how much of their scoring has come off turnovers.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Chicago calls timeout. Switch here. Free throw good, Jordan. And so Jordan nails both of them.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half has been nothing but success for them there.
Yeah, taking full advantage from the charity stripe. They've yet to miss here in the second.
And blocked. Gay against Pippen. Gay dishes to Aldridge. Kukoc with the steal. And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way. Harper the pass to Jordan. And Leonard with the block. Now here's Mills. Rodman covering. Murray, good. Here comes Tony Kukoc. Outside Harper. Back to Jordan. And stolen by Gay. Lets it go from the wing. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Got that one up quick. Jordan's got 46 points.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
And Mills kicks to Gay. Spurs working the ball around now. And stolen by Jordan. All going up court. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
Gay dishes to Mills. Here's Murray. And it's Aldridge missing. Here's Rodman. 2 on the clock. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That one on Ginobili. For Chicago, they have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them. Free throw good, Jordan. San Antonio making a switch here. Both good from the line that time. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. On the court for the Bulls, getting this fourth quarter started. Tony Kukoc is out there with Dennis Rodman. And it's Michael Jordan. Then there's Pippen. And it's Harper in at the one spot. Fires for three. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
Especially on the three-point attempt. I mean, you have to defend that shot without fouling. Now you give a guy 3 free throws.
T.J. Warren, he's checked in for Green. No good on the second free throw. And he nails the third. Here comes Michael Jordan. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot two.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
The Bulls making a switch here. Kerr's checked in, so he picks up just one from the line that time. And Anderson kicks to Ginobili. Gives him the lead pass. That's good.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
The drive by Jordan. The shot is no good. Solid defense there from Ginobili. And San Antonio has possession. The feed to Murray. Makes the lead pass. Laverne. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Excellent execution of the plan there.
He feeds it to Jordan. Deflects the pass. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Bushler's checked in for Chicago. Cuts off the pass. From half court. The rebound by Kukoc.
Oh, my goodness. That's like temporary insanity right there.
Do you think he realizes we've actually got a game, a serious game taking place here? I have my doubts, partner.
Ginobili kicks to Laverne. Lets it go from 11. And it's good on the layup.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on him.
Pippen kicks to Kerr. From outside, off the mark. Anderson with the ball. Feeds to Laverne. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Not doing them any favors with those kinds of errors.
Especially now, Greg, with every possession being so crucial.
Michael Jordan is checked in for Chicago.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Straight frustration right there, and I agree with you. Self-control of your emotions, a must-have if you're going to play winning basketball. I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
And turnovers have been the issue for him.
Yeah, it sure has been the case. I mean, turnovers are like missing breakfast. Eventually, it's going to cost you.
Well, I've always thought that it was good to maybe miss a breakfast or two, but that's another story. Anyhow, you can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
Back to Anderson. Three-pointer. Kerr with the rebound. So it's Chicago now. Throws it up high. And Dennis Rodman with the slam.
Michael Jordan.
A surreal alley-oop that time, partner.
The pass, Clark, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect.
Precision at its finest.
And guys, it had to be, because not nearly as easy a play as they made it look.
Defensive foul. Manu Ginobili. That's his second personal foul. Third team foul.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Here's Jordan. Cannot hit.
Where's the foul?
So the Spurs will take it the other way. Ginobili with the ball. The pass to Bertens. The shot. That falls. Nice feed that time for Manu Ginobili. And here we go with Tony Kukoc. Dishes it to Kerr. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
18 seconds on the shot clock. 18.
And the next one puts them in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the stripe.
Here's Jordan. Left side, Jordan. Off on the left. Bertens. Guarded by Jordan. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two right here. That one is off. Ron Harper, he's checked in for Chicago. Bushler comes in for Michael Jordan. He hits the second from the line. Chicago with the ball. A look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Kerr backing down.
Defensive foul. At the line for the Bulls. Stephen Kerr.
The first one falls. Michael Jordan, he's checked in for Bushler. And Kerr drops both of them. Now Ginobili. He passes to Bertens. The dish to Murray.
Defensive foul. Michael Jordan. That's his third personal foul. Third team foul.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. And the basket by Ginobili.
How about the inbound pass there? Easy bucket.
Jordan with it. Picked up by Ginobili. The drive by Jordan. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two.
Michael Jordan. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
He's been to the line here more than in the first. I thought he was a bit tentative in that first, but I like the aggressiveness he's showing here now.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. So for the Bulls, Luke Longley's checked in for Kukoc. And Scottie Pippen is subbed in for Ron Harper. And he's good on the second. Here's Murray. Laverne passes to Anderson. He kicks to Laverne. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. And the Bulls making a change here. Harper's checked in. And Laverne kicks to Anderson. Passes it to Bertens. And stolen by Jordan. And here they go. Anderson with the block. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. Smooth sailing for Chicago. That is good.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
To the middle. Pippen with the steal. And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way. Oh, mercy!
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, and again,
Michael Jordan.
Wow, we're going to remember that one for a while.
That's 60.
I know I will, Kevin. That was special.
My goodness, that was almost a circus-like dunk.
And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
Yeah, defensively, some really good pressure being applied, though, so you've got to give credit there. It seems like they've been rattled a little bit.
Greg, you think they've been rattled?
They have, Kevin, but that's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
No good. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. Kicks to Murray. Anderson outside. Bertanis. Ginobili dishes to Laverne. Can't get it to go.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
Longley passes to Jordan. Left side, Jordan. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
And the Spurs making a change here. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're up by 35. 1:06 left to play in the final quarter. Tony Kukoc, he's checked in for the Bulls. Pass to Mills. He dishes it to Anderson. Murray. Off target with his 3. The drive by Jordan. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Didn't take their time in wrapping this game up. They came out with a sense of urgency.
Nice ending spurt to polish it off. Once they had him on the ropes, they started throwing haymakers at him.
The whole knockout blow.
Here's Chicago. Rodman kicks to Jordan. Another shot. Rodman dishes to Jordan.
Come on, give me fucking 66.
This trip down.
Not sure there's anything they can do to salvage this one.
Not anymore. I mean, any chance they had got away from them, slipped right out of their hand.
That's his 4th personal foul. 14 foul.
We've got 13 seconds left in the 4th. San Antonio again missing.
It's not winning basketball when you're attempting shots like that.
Yeah, come on now. You got to
64.
remember it's a team game. He's got 4 teammates out there with him. I don't think he needs to try to do it all by himself like that.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And as we leave, we give you our Jordan Player of the Game, Michael Jordan.
Let's look at his stats. Yeah, 64, 2, 4, 8, 2. Let's go again.